Hey everyone, Paul Johnson, Waconia, Minnesota, and the Laughing Trout Fly Tying Club. Today I'm going to be tying a little bit different version of the pink squirrel. So this is, I call it a pink squirrel soft hackle. The inspiration of this fly actually came from my good friend Scott Wagener from the Kiap Trout Unlimited chapter in western Wisconsin. So it's just a variation of a standard pink squirrel. This one is tied on a size 14 scud hook. It's got a 2.8 millimeter tungsten bead. For a tail, there's crystal flash. The abdomen is just natural fur dubbing. It's got a ribbing of gold wire, size brassy. The thorax is pink, super bright dubbing. The collar is rooster hackle, and then there's just a little touch of dubbing in front of that to kind of sweep everything back. Let's get this thing started. I already got a bead on my hook. For thread, I got some 14-aught done, although I don't know that the thread color is going to make any difference here. You could certainly use tan or any lighter color thread. Let's get that started on there. Now I've got 6 strands of crystal flash. I always used to use 5 strands, but they must have changed their formula of how they make this stuff, so it's not quite as robust as it used to be. And so I used to be able to get by with 5. Now it takes 6 strands. So just get that started. We just want to make sure that it stays right on top of the hook shank, and we'll cut that off about a hook gap in length. Now I've got a length of gold wire. Tie that in. And tie that in on the near side. Okay, now I've got some natural fur dubbing. It's going to take, a couple applications. This is a pretty robust fly. Any natural fur dubbing, squirrel, of course, beaver, muskrat, any of those dubbings would work just fine here. So my goal here is to get kind of a smooth body, but as I mentioned, it is a little bit robust, so I'm going to go back over the dubbing in a couple applications. Going to get up 3/4 almost to the bead, and then I'll just work my way back. I'm getting really close now. And so when this application or this noodle is going to be a little bit thinner than some of the previous ones were, and that's just going to enable me to smooth it out a little bit more as I wrap that dubbing forward. All right, that looks okay. So I'm counter wrap that wire. Take about 6 wraps of wire here. Again, I don't know that counter wrapping is going to make any difference. It's more of a habit for me than anything. Get that right up behind the bead. Secure that, and I'll come in with fingernail clippers and just clip that excess wire off, or you can helicopter it out of there. I've got some of that pink super bright dubbing. This is the same product as the peacock super bright dubbing that you've seen in some of my other videos. Dubs really well. The original pink squirrel had a pink chenille collar, and you could certainly do that here as well. So now I've got a rooster hackle, a little bit oversized, and I've trimmed the stem there a little bit to be able to tie that in. Shiny side is going to be facing up. All right, I'm going to grab that with my hackle pliers, and I'll get about 3 wraps with this feather. All right. Secure that with my tying thread. Clip that excess out of there. Now I'm just going to take just a touch more of that pink gubbing. That's going to go right in front of that wing or collar. And now we'll just do a whip finish. And there it is, the finished pink squirrel soft hackle. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.